I'm Élder David Redd. I'm currently serving as a church FamilySearch missionary in Cardston, Alberta. Family history is something that I've been interested in actually a long time. I didn't realize just how long until I thought about my Aunt Helen. Aunt Helen is a very special person in our family, but she was always 29. You'd say, well, how old are you, Aunt Helen? And she'd say, I'm 29. And after hearing that for a couple of years, about the time I was 10 years old, I thought, hey, I can figure out how old she really is because we have a family group sheet. And so I can remember how clever I thought I was when I went and got out the Book of Remembrance, looked at a family group sheet, and I knew exactly how old Aunt Helen was. My wife joined the church when she was 21 years old and is the only member of her family and an only child. There was a real opportunity to do some research, and I didn't know how to do research. So what I did in preparation for doing research on my wife's family is I thought, I'll order in some films and I will research that had already been done on my family. Some of my family members thought that was a little bit redundant, but it was a teaching thing for me. I found in going and doing some of this repetitious research, I found family members that had not been found before. And so in December of 1986, we went to the temple and we did the proxy baptisms for her grandmother, her 2 grandfathers, and all 8 of her great-grandparents. And for me, that was one of the most precious spiritual experiences in my life. We set a goal that when we went to the temple, that we would always do family names. And we've been able to do that since 1986. At age 2 months old, I contracted polio, just months before the vaccine came out. They said I would never walk. I learned to walk when I was 5 years old. I've been blessed to have a normal life. I've skied, I've sailed, I've dated, I've been married, I've had children. I've done pretty much everything that I've wanted to do. At age 45, because of the excessive wear and tear on the nervous system, which was attacked and compromised, when I contracted polio, I developed a syndrome called post-polio syndrome. It was a choice of, do you work yourself to death or do you finish raising your kids? And we were in the circumstance that we could make the choice to finish raising the kids, and so that's what we've been able to do. I really didn't know much about a church service mission until about 3 or 4 years ago. It was interesting to me, but I was fearful that the time commitment would be more than what I could do. But what I found out was that I could tailor my mission to time and energy and lifestyle. Cardston, Alberta is a town of just under 4,000 people. Not long ago I was thinking and realizing that there were more people serving this type of mission in our small little town. There are 12 of them. Thank you for calling FamilySearch. This is Élder Redd. May I get your name and phone number? Serving a mission from home isn't like being isolated and all by yourself. What I'm capable of doing is using a number of different softwares and technologies and bring them together and communicate with people anywhere in the world. I can serve from a park, or I can serve from my study or my dining room table. I have the technology that if I can't find an answer, I can't figure out an answer, I can communicate with other missionaries who are there to help answer the question. My mission, both the training and the actual service, has been more exciting, more challenging, more spiritual, more beneficial, and more fun than I could have ever imagined. The Spirit's there. You never physically meet the people, but you hear their voice as you're talking to them, and they hear yours, and the Spirit bonds you together. I've had experiences where I've been talking to a person where I have not been alone. Their kindred dead have been with me, helping me help them to help their kindred dead. And those experiences are treasured experiences. I'm Élder David Redd. I'm a sailor, I'm a golfer, I'm a reader, I'm a polio survivor, and I'm a FamilySearch missionary serving from home.